Hi guys, it's Mommy Tang. So today we are going to talk about stay-at-home moms, do's and don'ts. So I stay home and I get a lot of mixed reaction when I tell them that I stay home. I get a lot of like, oh, I wish I could stay home. You're so lucky.
Mommy.
I also get, oh, there's no way I could stay home. I rather work and it's just too much work. I don't know how you do it and stuff. But what I sometimes get other comments that really hurts me when people say, or people don't say it directly, but they mean it that way. Like, oh, what do you do at home? Staying home is kind of like lazy thing to do. You're not doing anything. You're not making money, blah, 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 and that really hurts stay at home moms. So there's nothing really you could solve or do to change their mind when they think like that about you. But there are some things that you could do to succeed and to become better stay-at-home mom. And I'm going to share that with you. There are 3 things that you could do. Number 1 is get organized. Have schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to do this. Wednesday, I'm going to do that. Have a weekly schedule. Also, it's important to have daily schedule. In the morning, I'm going to do this. In the afternoon, I'm going to do this. And at night, I'm going to do this. Have daily schedule. Is that good? Can I get a little bite? Mmm!
That's really good too.
Mmm! Amazing! Don't let your day go by. Wake up in the morning and say, I'm just gonna do whatever, like I'm just gonna do this, and or not even think what you're gonna do, just kind of do it. Don't do that. Have schedule. Number 2 important thing that you could do is take care of yourself. Nobody could do that for you. Only you could. If you're feeling a little depressed, down under, and you're like, you're feeling like that, because I used to feel like that sometimes, get out. You need to get out, meet people, get some sun, go for a walk, go for a drive. I sometimes, when I feel that way, I just kind of get out and I go to grocery shop, but then I have my favorite music on in the car and kind of get my stress out. In the summer, I leave all my windows open and kind of sing really loud. Just get out sometimes. Number 2, you need to exercise. Exercising really, really, really is good for you. And everybody knows that, right? And when you exercise, really, you feel like you're taking care of yourself. Like physically, you're like, oh, I'm doing something for yourself. And the important thing is, if you're nursing or if you're with a little baby, you're like, I can't go to the gym. It's like, no way, I can't work out. There are so many home workout videos that you could do. I did T25, I did Insanity, I did Zumba. I think there's a sexy catwalk dance. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of videos. Yoga, Pilates. You could do a whole bunch of stuff. Just make sure to get a couple pretty outfits. And when you work out for yourself at home, wear those outfits at home. Have a mirror in front of you. And if you're doing Zumba, do the Zumba thing, kind of like that. But do it in front of you. And you're kind of like looking at yourself and saying, I'm doing this for me. And this is time for me, kind of thing, I also, you could also read some books. Right now I'm taking online courses. So when my kids are in school, I do this every day. I study every day, and I learned a lot and I really love it, and I can't wait to finish the course because it's amazing what you learn, So you could take online courses. Or you could, if you can't really get out, then, or if you have time to get out, when kids are in school or something, then you could take classes anywhere, or get a book, like I said, do something, something for yourself. One of my major thing that I do on YouTube and Instagram is eat clean. high carb, low fat, vegan foods. You know, when you eat lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, lots of rice and potatoes and grains, and all this clean food goes in your body, you feel clean. You feel like you're really doing something for yourself. You know, instead of just eating leftovers from your kids, like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna cook today. I'm just gonna eat leftovers. Or when you go shopping for food, you know, I'll get this for my husband, I'll get this for my kid, this is for my second kid, da 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 da. And then you come home, you know, I'll just what. Now, when I go shopping, okay, this is what my husband likes, let's get them. This is what my kids like, let's get them. Ooh, this is what I like, let's get it. Get stuff for yourself and do stuff for yourself. Last thing, you need to dress up, really. You know, girls that stay home, they tend to kind of let it go. You know, like, seriously, I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying home today, do I need to dress up? Yes, you do. Meaning, like, don't stay in pajamas, don't have your hair all messy. You know, if you need to put a little makeup on to feel good, then put some makeup on. You know, you don't have to go anywhere, but you're gonna look at least awake when your husband comes home, when your kids come home. You know, when kids or your husband, when they go to school or work, they see other women at work or at school, and, you know, they're all prepared. All the teachers, all the co-workers, they're gonna look presentable. They're not gonna look like they're in a hot mess, you know? But when he comes home to his loving wife, he sees his wife all like miserable, all like burnt out. No one's gonna like that, you know? Put some stuff on, makeup on, lipstick on, I don't know, some, you know, for me, I never put lipstick on, but my eyebrows and my eyes are almost pretty much done every day, you know? It doesn't have to be crazy nice outfit, but you could wear something black t-shirt with black pants, but doesn't have to be crazy, but just look your best for yourself, for your husband. And you feel great when they come home and you're greeting them with that kind of attitude. You will feel so much better. Yes.
Did you pick up the nail?
I know, I will. Thank you.
The nail box.
Yes. Here, here's a napkin for you, just in case. And the most important thing is make your home place of laughter.
Okay.
Yeah. Who wants to come home to a nagging wife, an angry mom, you know? It's true, right? When you're staying home, you have freedom to do whatever you want. You know, no one's watching you. No, you don't have to ask anybody to go to the bathroom. If your legs are hurting, you could lie down anytime you want to. You know, when my kids are away from school, like in the summer or whatever, they don't go to camp. They stay with me all day. So I have 4 kids running around, and trust me, they have their friends around. And sometimes I have like up to 10 to 12 kids running around my house, you know? And so you can't say, oh, you know, I have 2 babies on the house, I can't do. No, because I've been there and I know how it's like to have tons of kids in the house. Don't make excuses, and seriously make your house of laughter. What I mean by that is, when your husband comes home from work, when your kids come back from home, from school, they want to relax. Home is a place where you relax, you know? Just like when no one's there and you're just there by yourself, you want to relax, right? But
you pull my jacket off. It's so hot.
okay. Ooh, this is what is this? This is a mango pop fruit bars.
Really good?
Yeah, it's good. Is it good?
Really good.
Yeah. There's nothing but mango like that, and some gorgon, a little bit of sugar cane, but yeah. So when your husband comes back or your kids come back from school, they pretty much was in an environment like, I'm sure, like scheduled, or, you know, had set rules. You can't be at work and say, you know, my legs hurt, I'm just gonna lie down and relax here for like 10 minutes. They can't be like that, you know. They have to ask somebody, if they have a boss or a teacher, like almost like somebody's always watching them, right? So when they come home, they want to relax. They want to just kind of let themselves be, eat something good and kind of watch TV, whatever they want to do. But you have to create that environment for them. That's your job, a stay-home mom, I think. You know, you could make snacks for your kids when they come back from school, have dinner ready for your husband when he comes back from school, from work. You know, you could greet him with, you know, kisses and hugs. This is something that I still struggle because I don't know, you know, when we're dating, I used to be really like, I love you, honey, and everything. When I had kids, that kind of disappears somewhere. I don't know, maybe between all the fights that we had and whatever, but I don't greet him as I used to, you know, and something that I need to do, I guess. And, you know, maybe this video one day when I look back, you know, it's a lesson for me. Instead of saying, as soon as they walk in, they say, oh gosh, thank God you're here. I need this, I need that, and can you do this for me? Can you do this? Oh, bring this, and how come you don't do that? Instead of that, just say, what do you need? What would you want? How would you like it? You know, ask them what they need. And if you do that, in return, they will do that for you, you know? But I don't think your day should, or your stress relief kind of day should start when you see somebody, your husband or your kids, come into the door. I think you should make them, you know, like I said, a place of laughter. So when they come home, oh, mommy, you bought me my favorite snack. Oh, honey, you made me my favorite dinner, you know? And after that, you could say, oh, would you help me with this and that? And I don't think they will mind, you know? I did not know this in the very beginning of our marriage and when I had first kid or even second baby. And I'm not perfect at it now, but, you know, it's certain things that it's already in me that it's just like a part of me now that I don't have to really work for, that it's just, you know, that's just me. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to share with you guys. And, you know, make your house more, you know, with love. And, you know, it doesn't have to be something, you know, crazy big thing, but as a homemaker, I think you should make your home, you know, with love. You finished it all? Oh my goodness. Can I get a kiss? You're so far. I need a kiss. Come near me. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
But that wasn't long.
I love you.
That was long. That was like